Good morning, ScrappyShak fans. How are you on this beautiful Saturday morning? We are coming to you live from the ScrappyShak store in Satinacucci, Georgia. Beautiful North Georgia mountains up here. I have my wonderful little morning drink, and I hope you do too. And you're cuddled up in your jammies with your favorite kitty or favorite puppy. Are you with your favorite kitty or puppy? You're not. No.
But you know what I have this week?
What do you have?
So I was super excited and happy with my little splurge. There's these things called warmies.
Warmies?
And they're like stuffed animals that you can microwave, and then they're like a heating pad almost. And I got one that's a possum.
It's a possum?
It's a possum.
Okay. But our heat index here has been 106 this week. So yeah, I'm not feeling that one right now. If it was the middle of winter, maybe so. So she got I don't know if you guys could hear her, but she got a warmie that you microwave, and it's a possum. I have one of those. It's a teddy bear. I have another one that's a snake, but it fits really good behind your neck. Yeah. All right. So anyway, let me tell you guys, it has been a crazy week here at ScrappyShak. Absolutely bananas crazy. So when we give you your coupon code, crazy is going to have something to do with that. So we'll talk to you guys about that in a few minutes. We have so many new products to show you. Remember, this is August now. I was going to say July. This is July and August, which are the craziest times for retail craft stores, because all of our Halloween and Christmas is coming out, and it's crazy, crazy, crazy. We have so much to show you. We have Diane on with us today. Can we hear her? Is she unmuted?
I can unmute her.
Unmute her so she can talk.
Hi, Diane.
Hey, Diane. Uh-oh, we can't hear her. Diane, we can't hear you, so let's see if we can't work on something to get you heard while I'm going through all the rest of this. Okay, so first crazy thing, big announcement if you haven't been on our Facebook page yet. We, mostly Emma, but we have found a way to fit 4 more people. Oh, I think I hear it. I'm going through all the rest of it. We found a way to fit 4 more people in the Seth After retreat. So if you did not get signed up and you still want to sign up, there is room for you. I think we have a couple people on our wait list, so very limited number of seats, maybe 2 left over after the wait list people jump in. So jump on it if you didn't have an opportunity to do it, or if you have a friend that you think might want to join us. We did find a way to bring 4 more people in, and we had our final meeting with Seth After. When was that? Thursday, right?
Thursday.
On Thursday. And oh my gosh, he's so excited. And he has so many fun things to show you. We cannot wait for him to come. We're so excited. Yay! It's going to be great. He is coming to our Roaring 20s night. So again, if you're not on that schedule, get on the schedule. We found room for you to come in. So we have a whole bunch of new products to show you today, and Red is going to actually do a demo for us, a little demo for us this morning. Oh, good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Red's going to do a demo and Goblin's going to do a demo. So we may go a little bit over, but I'll stop talking so that we don't go a little over. How about that? All right. So I am going to start off with, you have probably already seen these, but the Tim Holtz Halloween vault dies. And we've got a bunch of examples as well, and Red does too. So we're going to be flipping over to her here in just a minute. So this is the Halloween vault set. We do have a bundle deal going on right now for the Tim Holtz Halloween. So here they are. Oh, where are they? I don't see them. Oh, here, maybe here. Oh, you're there. You found them. Okay. Sorry. All right. So these go in the bundle too, these giant embossing folders. So let's go through them individually. So we have 662373, which is this great little jack-o'-lantern. He's called a layered jack-o'-lantern. As a matter of fact, I should probably wait until the end to show you that, because I think Diane has some samples to show of these, but we'll just go through these. So these are $17.99. This one is 662386. It's called Witchcraft. I love this witch bending over with the little cat. Oh my goodness. Little stars come with her. That's called Witchcraft. This is 662378, the haunted house. We have 662384, Trick or Treat, with the cute little bat and these cute little trick-or-treaters with the umbrella. And of course, the Trick or Treat sentiment here. And that one's called Trick or Treat. Then we have this lowercase alphabet. It's 660374. And one of the things that I really like about this alphabet is the fact that the little O's inside are not cut out. Mm-hmm. That's kind of fun.
That reminds me of my dad and I used to color in all the the insides of the
that's a great idea. If you want them cut out, you can just color in all the insides of the others. The fragmented leaves. I mean, this one, I was going to actually, I may still do a demo on this one. Fragmented leaves, one of my favorite ones that ever came out. And then these two are not vault. These two are brand new. These are the same design as we had in the smaller ones, but they're the larger A5 embossing folders. And we have these in the, I think it's called Foliage Large here. And then this one I think is called Cracked Large. So Cracked Large and Foliage Large, $19.99. Let me show you a couple of examples here, and then we're going to turn it over to Red. So let's see. Trick or Treat. Look at this. How adorable is that? Can you zoom in on a little? Thanks. Oh, there we go. That's better. So there's that great little Trick or Treat right there. And then we have another one. This one was actually done with the water marbling in the background. So if you guys can see that beautiful water marbling in the background.
It's more distinct in person, but
yeah. Maybe I can get a little bit closer. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's really beautiful and it's shiny. I can't say it like the Goblin does, but it is shiny. So these are just some great ways to use that Trick or Treat die. So that's that one. And then we have this one here, which is the little jack-o'-lantern. And this one is actually using the cat from Witchcraft as well. Use some oxide sprays in the background and then oxidize it a little bit with some spritzes of water. Love that one. And that cat is also shiny. And then we have Witchcraft cut out in like foil paper and the stars cut out in foil paper as well. And then did this really fun background here. I just love this arched kind of background with all the great little Halloween colors. All right, and then for the haunted house, here is a great, very traditional haunted house. Now, I'll tell you what, a few weeks ago, Goblin and I spent part of our Monday making homemade paper. And so this paper back here is that homemade paper that we made. It's really, really beautiful. And of course, because the Goblin did it, the haunted house is shiny. Now, to add to this haunted house, to show you that this is not just a Halloween die, guys, not just for Halloween, But look at this. It can also be a princess castle.
Oh.
How much fun is that? Like, would you have ever thought that?
No.
I know. It's like this cute little wonky princess castle
That's
with fun little flowers and clouds. Look at that. So
who made that one?
that one, Barbie made that one, the goblin.
Good job, Barbie.
Yeah. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. Yay. All right, let's switch over to Diane, because as we all know, Diane read Halloween as her very favorite holiday in the world. And she made a bunch of samples as well with fun little flowers and clouds. Look at that. So it made that one. That one Barbie made that one. Okay, Diane, you need to like mute your
Can you
speaker
hear
over
me?
there.
We can hear you, but we can also hear us. So can you turn down your speakers?
Because
But
as we all know, Diane read Halloween as her very favorite holiday in the world. Okay, we're hearing us talk in the background there,
there's
Diane.
probably a bit
With
of
fun little flowers and clouds. Look at that. So that would probably make that one. Okay, Diane, you need to like mute your
Can you
speaker.
hear me?
We can hear you, but we can also hear us. So can you turn down your speakers?
Yes. There. How's that?
Okay, better.
But I can't
All
hear
right.
anything. Hold on just a second.
What's interesting is when we do the Thursday Night Lives, we don't have this problem. So I'm not sure what's different.
Yes, I'll turn down my speakers, but I can't hear you guys for some reason. Can you hear me now?
Yes, but we can't tell you if you can't hear us.
And there's a good bit of a delay.
What's interesting is when we do the Thursday Night Lives, we don't have this problem.
I know.
I'm not sure what's different.
Yes, I'll turn down my speakers, but I can't hear you guys for some reason. Can you hear me now?
Yes, but we can't tell you if you can't hear us. And there's a good bit of a delay. Right.
How about I just talk and just show everything?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I've done. And what I did was this cute little pumpkin, this little jack-o'-lantern, so stinking cute. And this is what I created. And I love this little pumpkin. And so what I did is I decided to use a Tim Holtz tag. And what I did was I actually cut him out in white. And I used my Olo markers and I colored each pumpkin piece. And I put him together and I used some of our wonderful distress sprays. And
Wow,
I
how
actually
cute.
used the Trick or Treat from this die set here to do this. And I just loved it. And this is actually a Tim Holtz stencil that I dug out. Love, love, love that. So that was that. And then I started thinking, you know what? I would love to do something with the haunted house. And so this is what I created.
Wow.
So stinking cute. And I actually had some paper and I just put the paper down and I inked and I used, of course, our distress spritzes. And I used the bats from here and the moon. And then from some older Tim Holtz dies, I absolutely thought, you know what? You can use and incorporate all of your dies with these. And so that's kind of what I did with that.
That's awesome.
I know
she
these.
can't hear us, but
had so much fun. Halloween is definitely my favorite time. And Melanie, do you want me to show what I did for the Christmas ones too?
Can you hear me, Diane? I guess she can't. Let me see. Let me text. I'm texting her.
I can also send a message.
Okay, so I'll show you my Christmas ones that I did too. Sorry, guys. I don't know why the speakers aren't working. We're having 2 or 3 different conversations here. So I was playing with this cute little die from Spellbinders. I think that we showed it last week, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is what I come up
Oh,
with. And I
it's got to be
used
orange.
some
of
diamond
course.
dust here. And of course, we had to have a little orange bug. And then I used the white paper. And then I Olo markered and I colored everything. And then I just done some ink blending. I just love that. Love it, love it. And so, of course, we had to play with the snow notes. Love this die set. And so this is what I come up with. I actually cut this out by hand, the snow drifts, and used my diamond dust. And this is an old Spellbinders. I think it's a Simon Hurley. So that's what I did with that one. And I've got one more. And I was playing with the rocking chair and used this. And then this is the last example I had of that.
Oh,
I had so much fun playing with these.
that's adorable.
So I'm done.
Good job, you.
All right. Thank you, Diane. We appreciate it. You can turn your speakers back up so you can hear us, and we'll switch back over here. And we're going to mute you.
Okay, we are back over to
I think we have figured out what the problem is, Diane, so we'll help you with it for the next time. Okay. Are you guys ready for more new products?
I'm ready.
All right. Who's ready? Okay, so last week we showed you a sneak peek of the new Stamperia Candy Christmas collection. And guess what? It's here. It's here. We are so excited. Oh my goodness. So yeah, zoom back out again. We are so excited that it's here. There are so many fun things. So Stamperia has actually teamed up with Spellbinders this year so that or on this collection so that we've got some matching dies that go along with this collection. But let's start off with the collection itself. So this is the Stamperia Candy Christmas collection. And I'm going to open up this package. And would you open this one up for me, please? Well, I'm doing that. Thank you. And so I'm going to open this up because Barbie has given me permission to show 2 things today. But she said if I show the 8x8 paper, she's coming in here. All right, so this is the Stamperia Candy Christmas collection. I am in love with this collection. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. I love it. This collection might get me back doing some scrapbook pages for my great grands. I'll tell you that. Look at this, just beautiful. I love these little hot air balloons. So this one is, these are 22 single-sided sheets. They are $29.99. Oh, code. Let's talk about your code. Guys, this is new release week. So we have our regular sale going on where it's 10% off all new releases. So because of the new product showcase, we're going to give you a code called Crazy 10, and that's going to give you additional 10% off. So kind of like 20% off. So you get 10% off already because it's new release week, and then you're going to get a 10% off coupon for this weekend only, good today and tomorrow, for all of these things that we're showing you in the new product showcase. Okay, look at this. Like a multi-level gingerbread house. It's so cute. I love it. Look at the little elves. They're so cute. Look at the little ears. Oh my goodness. I love them. I love them. I love this paper. I'm just like, I can't even tell you how much I love this paper. It's amazing. Little gingerbread train. Look at this. Just kind of like this waffle background. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, don't we have a waffle embossing folder that we showed last week that matches this? Yep. So there's a waffle embossing folder that matches this. It would be fun to try to line up that waffle embossing folder with this paper.
I wonder if they're the same size.
I don't know. Maybe. Hey, we might have to do a lab. All right, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this paper. Puffy little pink clouds.
The cotton candy clouds.
Cotton candy clouds. Oh, look how cute. Can you guys tell I like this paper? I'm like changing my octave up about 10 times. This would be great for like an advent calendar or something. And look, oh, so adorable. Oh, did I miss something? Wait, I did not miss anything. Okay. So that is $29.99. That is the Stamperia Candy Christmas. It also, of course, comes in the 8x8, which I'm not going to go through all those pages because they're the same and Barbie will yell at me. Okay. So new for this collection, we have brought in something called the Junk Journal collection. This is called Is Candy Christmas, and this is background stickers and cutouts, perfect for art journaling and card making. This is an entire book full of junk journal pages. So I want to show you this. Even though the pages are the same, I've been given permission because we've never really bought this before, and we really like it. So it's $29.99, the Junk Journal. Nice heavy paper. It's got paper. It's got all of these great little cutouts here. And this is like a lighter weight paper than the cardstock here. So these are going to be lighter weight for you to be able to build up and layer on your junk journals. So that one's lighter weight paper. This one's lighter weight paper. Look at these. Look at that Santa. Oh my goodness. Now this one, these are, I don't want to press it out, but these are actually punch outs here. So this is going to be heavier here, but these are actually punch outs. So no fussy cutting on this page. And this one's going to be same thing.
Double-sided?
They are.
Oh, cool.
So these punch outs are double-sided. So like this 25 is blank on the back. Happy Holidays is blank on the back. The Santa is not. And they're punch outs. So no fussy cutting. These also, this whole page is also all punch outs with the little tags down here. And yes, double-sided. Sure I'm not missing a page. Okay, so now we have the nice little squares that can be used as tags or card. These are great card fronts. Just cut them out, pop them on a card.
Absolutely.
Put a sentiment on there, and away you go. Away you go into the cotton candy clouds. Okay, again, this is lightweight paper. These are not punch outs, so you will have to fussy cut. Oh wait, is that stickers? These are stickers. Oh my goodness, guys, these are stickers. This is a page of stickers. This is a page of stickers. Oh my goodness. ATC card cutouts, double-sided. Punch outs again here. Punch outs again here. Not punch outs here, so these are fussy cuts. And fussy cuts here as well. Yep, so cut these out and you can turn them into little pockets for your journal. And background paper. So this is really cool for those of you who like junk journaling or pockets on your scrapbook page or making cards, and there's stickers involved in here, background stickers and cutouts, all in here. So yay, $29.99. That's the Stamperia Junk Journal Candy Christmas. All right, now we did show you the ephemera last week, but it is here again. I'm not going to open it again, but this is the ephemera from last week that we did show you all the little pieces. And then they do have the washi pad. So here's the washi pad for Candy Christmas. It's $14.99. Oh, the ephemera is $8.99. We also have the small A6 rice paper backgrounds here. And there are 8 rice paper backgrounds that you can see. And that is $10.99. And then, guys, look at all the different rub-ons. These are all the rub-ons, guys, and they're all different. They're all different. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets of rub-ons here. and they're all $5.99 each. So on our website, we have pictures of all of them, so you can actually go through and decide which ones you want. But I think you should just get them all because they're rub-ons and they're Temperia, and well, why not? It's Christmas. Okay. Then Spellbinders has come out with dies. Yes, that match the collection. So we've got this cute little gingerbread house die that matches the collection. This one is $22.99. There are 9 dies included in here. Look at the detail in those dies. It's really incredible. Okay, and then we have, this one is called Gingerbread Plain and Banners. So, of course, these can be used for anything. It doesn't have to be used as Christmas because it's just a plain with banners, right? And you can actually just create your own banner on there.
Right.
Sending love can be used anytime. Sweet Christmas and happy holidays. So 13 dies in this one, including those fun little puffy clouds that you see up there. $22.99. Then we have the sweet borders, and we saw some of these in the papers, right? So in those papers, we saw like the icing covered borders and that kind of thing. So again, really matching the papers. So we have, this one is 3 dies. You've got the icing here separate from the piece that it goes on, and then the little candy canes and peppermints there, $22.99. And then we have the hot air balloons with the little gingerbread men. Aren't they so cute? Oh my goodness. This one is $26.99. It's called Gingerbread Delivery, and it's 14 dies. And remember, they're already 10% off for new release week, but then you get an additional 10% off with your crazy 10. Now, we do have some examples. Hey, Princess April. Princess April has made some examples, and I'm going to let her show them to you because she is here this Saturday morning. We just did Candyland so far, so let's show those. Okay.
So here's the first card I did.
So cute.
My house is sitting on a frosty hill.
So let's talk about the dies that she used with those. Okay, let me grab
So I used the gingerbread house.
Okay, so that's this one.
I used the gingerbread man from the little jumpers.
Right here.
And then I used the frosting.
Right here. So she used these 3 dies to create that card. I know, isn't that
Oh,
cool?
wait. Nope. I used the other one too.
And the clouds.
Because I used the clouds.
And she used all 4 of the Spellbinders dies to create that card.
And I used Spellbinder's little pearls that stick there. And then stickles for his smiley face. Because why not?
Why not? That's right.
And then on this one,
Oh.
I used just the 2.
Yep.
I think. Yes.
Yep.
And again, same things.
That candy cane, did it come from here?
Oh, it did come
Yep.
from.
Yep.
No, wait.
Yep.
Yes. No.
No,
That
it
one.
came from
there.
here.
It is. So much confusion.
I know, right?
But this was so much fun.
It's so cute. You know, I really love the dimension that you have. I know you guys can't really see it on the camera, but these like really have this great dimension. She used foam tape back there and double layered cardstock. So there's really a lot of dimension, and it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Good job, you.
And then, you guys remember that picture in the back of the junk journal that looked like a little globe? Here's a little shaker card.
Oh.
So
Cute.
cute.
You got that from the junk journal book?
I did.
Okay. All right. We haven't done that one yet.
I know, but
Inside. Yep.
that one, this one. And then, because I have an obsession,
Wow.
this
Look at
is
that.
on paper again. But look,
Oh.
this is one of the pockets from the back of the
I'm gonna
junk
give
journal.
her a warm hug right here. Where can you see it there? Oh, warm hug.
And this you'll see in a little while. But yes, it's
Very
still fun.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So that is the Candyland. Oh, wait, one more, April.
What did I miss? Oh, yes.
And look at her.
Oh.
Isn't she cute?
That's in a Tim Holtz vignette box. A vignette's one of the square boxes.
So
Can you show the sides and stuff a little bit so that they can see that? Okay.
If you lay it on the table, you can actually see the inside it more. Just the light I'm gonna zoom in.
oh, okay.
Whoa, I flipped it upside down. I didn't know you could do that.
Well,
Stand on your head. So the paper in the back is one of the pieces you can cut out of the journal. This is a little ephemera guy.
Oh.
If you can see it, the tree in the back is also ephemera. I found die cuts somewhere, so she's a die cut. And I'm, like I said, ridiculous. Bear with me. This is the wax seals that you can get from Stamperia. And I just made them stick out as much as I could.
Damn you.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, guys. So that is the Candy Christmas collection from Stamperia. So the next collection that we have from Stamperia, I'm also in love with. I'm so in love with this one. Me and Goblin are. This one is called The Owl's House. The Owl's House is the new collection. We've got lots of pieces for that as well. So this one is the same as Candy Christmas, 22 single face sheets for $29.99. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the detail, even just in the fence. And then I don't know if you can see it, but there's text kind of in the background of this one. Let me pull it up some. Can you see that like script back there? Beautiful. Look at these. Like this is classic, traditional, beautiful Christmas. Beautiful. Owl and a little blankie. Oh. I mean, I don't even know where they find their designers to do this stuff because these are just beautiful. Look at this one. I can see Sandy, if you is on, I can absolutely see you using this on a scrapbook page without any question. Hey, Karen, your mama's on.
Mom.
Good morning, Harpy Company. Look at this. Look at that wooden heart. Like seriously, look at that. Wow. Isn't that amazing? I mean, even looking at it right here flat, and of course it's flat because it's cardstock, it looks dimensional. It looks like you can actually reach out and feel the little cracks in the wood. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Again, script here in the background. Great owl, these cabins. I would love to paint one of these scenes. I might. I just might. Just some really pretty snowflake paper. Of course, we have these card fronts here, which would make just beautiful cards. I mean, who wouldn't want to get a card like this rather than, some of those that you buy in a box and send out to everybody? Just beautiful. And I love the way that they've done these card fronts too, because you can add whatever elements you want to on the front, whatever sentiments you want to on the front. I mean, honestly, like look at this one. This one could be a birthday card. It could be anything. This one here. It doesn't have to be Christmas. This one too could be even Valentine's Day. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things you can do with these. Just really, really pretty. This one right here could be a great little, it does have some holly, but it could be a great little tag for like a baby shower, Just lots and lots of ideas. Again, birthday, I see birthday in this one. I see wedding in this one.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's some more card fronts. And some more blank card fronts, and then some individual pieces that you can fussy cut, some great little sentiments as well, and then some little pieces here that you can fussy cut. Okay, so this one, it's $29.99. This one also has the junk journal with it. We got that. And again, we've got background stickers and cutouts. Same idea as we had with the last one. So we've got double-sided background pages. We have stickers. These are stickers. Earlier, I thought they were cutouts on the other one, but these are actually stickers. A little bunny. Oh, so cute. So 2 pages of stickers here. Then we've got cutouts. So punch-outs here, punch-outs here. ATC cards here, or just journaling cards or tags. You could use them as tags as well. Double-sided. More stickers, background papers, card fronts, ATC cards, more punch-outs, more background pages, I mean, just this wood here, this pretty bluish tinted wood is really pretty. So that's the journal page, and that one is also $29.99. And then, of course, it comes in the 8x8. I'm not going to go through all of that one so I don't get yelled at. It comes with the washi pad, and then we've got 6 different sheets of rub-ons because, again, why not? For all of, oh, no, sorry, we have 4 sheets of rub-ons for the owl. And then we did get a couple of rub-ons for the Alice Christmas as well. So these 2 are the Alice Christmas rub-ons. All right. That's it for that. Oh, we have so much more. All right, guys. So this week, Sizzix. Oh, wait, let's not go to Sizzix yet. Let's go to these. We did get the new Tim Holtz Distress mini blending brushes. These are fantastic. I'm going to open this one because we want one for the store anyway. So I'm going to open this one and show you these. These are these great little stubby blending brushes. They're similar to the ones that Tim had before with the big blending brushes, but these are those nice stubby ones. Gives you a lot more control and a lot more pressure. It comes 3 to a pack. 3 to a pack, and they are $15.99. And they come 3 to a pack. So we actually had a customer in here, Sue. I don't know if she's on with us today or not, but Sue was in here last week and she was like, "Did you get the new mini blending brushes from Tim Holtz?" And I was like, "I thought those were just the same blending brushes that we had before, but in a pack of 3." But I was wrong. So thank you, Sue. And because these short little stubby ones are just amazing. Just amazing. Gives you much more control. And good amount of pressure as well. So they are 3 for $15.99. And you'll want to have one, you'll want to use one for each color family.
Right.
All right. So that's those. And then I will show that later because we have a demo for that. We showed this last week with this great little scarecrow that Barbie made for us. We cannot get the scarecrow die anymore, but we did get a scarecrow die in. And I don't really like the colors they chose to use on the picture of the scarecrow die, but it's a very similar scarecrow to this guy. And if you just changed up the colors a little bit, you could get them very similar to this one. So this one is $17.79. It's called Friends Cutting Dies, and it's this great little scarecrow and truck and little boy here, little hat. And there are several dies in there from the looks of it to create all of those. Okay. Now, this week, guys, Sizzix did a big release for August 1st. And so we're going to show you that. So remember the Snap and Swap dies that we had come out from 49 Market a couple of months ago? Well, they have a Christmas one. And just look at this one, guys. This one is so cute. It has little Christmas lights and they're Snap and Swap. So you can move these lines around. Now, not all the lines fit on all the sections as we learned from Sizzix. So Happy New Year will fit on all 3. The lights will fit here and here. The lights will fit on the bottom, but you'd have to turn them around and make them going up instead of down. And Merry Christmas will not fit on this bottom one, but it would if you did it upside down, but then your Merry Christmas would be upside down. That would be kind of weird. But anyway, these are Snap and Swap, so you can move them around. You also have little pieces, and it's hard to explain here, but there are also little pieces that go in here if you're not going to use any of these and you just want it to be kind of this nice little, maybe for a journaling card or something like that. So there's little pieces that fit in that will make it a square as well. So we've got, and it also has these great little holly leaves, and those fit actually in all 3 places as well. So I love these Snap and Swaps. They're so much fun and they're so versatile, and you can just take one die and turn it into, 10, 15 different things. So this one is $42.99. They are an investment, but for those of you who got the last ones, these are great. This one here took a little bit of a learning curve, so we're happy to help you with it a little bit, but we even had to call Sizzix and get some information about how they work. So we're happy to help you and show you how they work. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to do a video that will walk you through it, but more than worth it, these Snap and Swap guys, because they're so versatile. So $42.99 for that one. Okay, then they came out with, now this is not just a circle nesting die. I don't know if you can see, is it possible to flip over to the website so they can see the different textures on each circle? So these circles are really cool. As she's flipping over, I'll just tell you a little bit about them. This is, there are 6 different sizes of circles. And what's really cool is that each one of the circles has a different texture. It's funny, when we first saw these a couple of months ago, I was like running around telling everybody, you guys see these? They're so cute. They have all these different textures around the circle. Princess April came running in the other day and she's like, Melanie, did you know that these circles have different textures on the outside of each one? And I was like, oh, really? Yes, I knew that already.
Like,
So
that's why we got them.
That's why we got them. So she's gonna
Switch
go
over.
ahead and flip over so we can show you, because these are, it's not just your normal everyday circle die. Is that the only picture we have?
I have a couple sample pictures, so you can kind of see them in this one here.
Okay,
And then there you go.
there, we can see those better. Is there any way to zoom in on that so they can see that a little bit better? There you go. So you can see each one of those circles has a different texture to them, and they are so much fun and so pretty. And think about, I mean, you can use them just the way they are, but think about putting luster wax on them. Think about inking them. Think about doing different, because they're etched in there. So, yep, think about those different kinds of things. All right, thank you for that. Okay, so these are, hello. We have a 3-way screen going on. We see Diane looking at her phone. That's kind of fun. So we're gonna, oh, there we go. Okay, so those are the circle dies, $24.99. Again, these are all on the new release sale this week at 10% off, but your crazy 10 will give you an additional 10% off. So here are these fun little rainbows. I really like these. They're really fun. They have these clouds underneath. And I happen to like these long, skinny rainbows, but we had a couple of people look at them and say, I like my rainbows to be short and squatty. So cut them off. Right? Cut them off and you can still put the little clouds down there. I love these rainbows. I think that this is through Catherine Pooler. They're $24.99. There are 14 dies in here and they're just fun little rainbows. They can also be used as archways. So if you use different kinds of paper, even pattern paper, some of it like that Stamperia paper, you can make these really pretty like wedding type arches out of them. You can do some really fun things with these. All right, then Sizzix has come out with this. This one's also by Catherine Pooler. And this one is 22 stamps and they are called arched. They don't have the names on them like they used to.
Overarching sentiments.
Overarching sentiments. Thank you.
Barbie actually showed me where to find the titles on the backs of them. It's hidden right up in here.
Oh, there they are.
Because I had those complaining about the same thing the other day.
So overarching sentiments, they're these great little arch sentiments. Can we flip over and show these as well? Because I'd love to show you some examples of how Sizzix actually use these. It also comes with these great little leaf dies down in here as well. And so to show you some examples of those.
So there's this one that they're just using it over in like a circle. I don't have any examples.
Go back to the other one. So the one there that you see on the left with the butterflies is just using one of them, but I love what they've done making a circle out of the other one. So
the stamp and spin.
Oh, the stamp and spin tool. Yeah, those would work really well with the stamp and spin tool.
I think they work to go right above the rainbows. The rainbow arches. But
they would. I can see it. Yeah, they would go really well right above those rainbows. I agree.
I'm gonna do a little digging and see if I can pull up things and do that.
Can you pull me up while you're doing that? All right. So then hi again. So Diane learned she's not showing us on her phone anymore. Okay, so then we've got these really great exclamation word dies, wow, yay, and hey. And they're nice, big, and chunky in script with little exclamation points with them, $24.99. That's also Catherine Pooler. Keeping on with Catherine Pooler, she has a couple of textured impression 3D embossing folders. So this one here is called On the Spot. And when I first looked at it, I thought, I think Emma and I both did, we thought that these were like watermarks, but they're not. It's just this really fun, all different kinds of textures inside the 3D embossing folder.
Great background.
And it is a great background, and it is a 3D, and it's one of the larger, feels like it's larger, is a regular size one. It's a regular size 3D embossing folder. And then this one, I am so in love with this one. Look at this embossing folder. It's just so pretty. The embossing folders, Catherine Fuller's Sizzix are $12.99. And look at those flowers back there. I mean, if you did this in like a red or a green cardstock, it could look really Christmassy, or this can be used springtime, summertime, whatever. And it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, think about inking some of the areas.
Right.
Or luster wax or something like that. Really beautiful. So those are $12.99. And I think that's it on the Catherine Pooler. So we will go into the rest of this stuff. So this one is a stamp and framelit. By the way, Sizzix has all new packaging. And I really like it, one, because we don't have a glare on the screen from the plastic, but Sizzix has decided to try to go more on the paper side instead of the plastic side. And so this is their new packaging that they're going to be using. It's done in cardboard. We really like it. So we've got this great little car right here. Again, it can be used any time of year. It's a stamp and a die. Yeah. It's 8 different stamps and 2 dies on this one for the car, and it's $26.99. Picture it with one of these Christmas trees laying on the top of that car. So the Christmas tree is also a framelit, stamp and framelit. It is 17 stamps and 15 dies, guys. 17 stamps and 15 dies is great old-fashioned looking Christmas tree with all the little presents. The Christmas trees are sitting in little crates. They're amazing. And just imagine that Christmas tree laying on top of that car right there. It'd be really, really cool. Love it. And that one is $34.99. Then we've got this Sizzix stamp, which is called Candy Stripes. So very reminiscent of a Tim die that we had not too long ago. But this is the gray peppermint stripes, and we have different ways that you can actually stamp it to get bigger pieces in between, more space in between or less space in between.
I remember when Tim had a stamp that was candy stripes, but they were just
the straight ones. Yeah.
I took and crisscrossed them, and they look so cool.
Yeah. All right, so this one is the Sizzix 49 Market stamp. This is called Tartan, I think. Yep. This one's called Tartan. So again, it's 2 stamps, and you can do all these different layering ideas with that stamp as well. You can do just this one. You can do just this one. You can put them together. It looks like that. $26.99. Okay, this one's probably my favorite of all the new stamps and framelits. Look, guys.
Oh,
this one is called Special Delivery. 27 stamps and 11 dies on this package for $34.99. We've got this great North Pole stamp right here. Great if you have kids or grandkids to have a letter from Santa come. We have this great little stamp here that looks like we've stamped over the postage stamp, and then you can put all these different postage stamps together in all different kinds of ways. $34.99, 27 stamps and 11 dies, and that one is called Special Delivery. Then we have this big one. This one is a big mamma jamma. 19 stamps and 11 dies. This one is called Baubles, and we can make all of these great little ornaments right here.
That's adorable.
Oh, that one is $39.99. But that one is a big, I mean, this kind of tells you the difference in size. Look at that. That's a big one. All right, and then 9:51, we're getting there. And then Sizzix, guys, has outdone themselves once again. They have come out with something brand new. It works great if you have the stamp and stencil tool. If you don't, that's okay too. It still works, but it works. It's designed for the stamp and stencil tool. They have come out with something called rotating stencils. If you are coming to our retreat, our Stuff After retreat, you'll have an opportunity to play with these during one of our days. Miss Emma is actually going to be showing how these work and give you an opportunity to use these. So these are rotating stencils. Each one of them have 4 stencils in them, and they actually rotate to create the patterns that you see. And so I'm going to show you all of them, but then Glitter Goblin is going to come in here in just a minute. She's going to actually do a demo. Glitter Goblin, are you almost ready? Ready. All right, so this first one here is called Flower Power. Do we have a price on these?
I believe they're all
$16.99. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're $16.99, but Emma's going to look it up for me. Yep.
currently $15.30 with the 10% off, and you get the extra 10% for that.
Right. So it's going to be less than $14 for you. All right. So this one is called Flower Tower. This one is called Geo Blocks. They're all $16.99. Well, $15.30 and then another 15%, 10% off that. This one is called Candy Kitsch. And this one is called Retro Vibe. Can you tell which one I liked? I didn't have to look up the name of it because it was my favorite one. All right, so Goblin is going to take over and show you how these work. She had fun with her lab.
Sophie's taking a nap on Diane's workstation, so I'm watching it.
Also, I did not show this in crowds. If you want to show that.
Oh, where did her examples go?
I think there's. Well, just do your rotating sensors first. Oh,
Okay, got it. Okay, so this is what she forgot to show you. Haha, April has discovered a new substance. It is texture paste, metallic white. And it is shimmery, shiny without actually being glittery. And April has added alcohol ink to it to color it and made some tags. And they are gorgeous. Probably should have her back here showing them, but I don't have her. So I don't know where she is. And then this one, you can catch that. There we go. That nice shimmer shine. So that's a fun new product. It runs $8.99. I'm not going to do the math to tell you what it would be on sale, but there you have it. All right. So I am going to show you some examples of this. What is it called? Flower Power rotating stencil. I don't even know which one it is. All right. So, okay, for starters, let's get through some gross information first. So I cut my paper last night down to 5x5 and started straight off with the 5x5 paper. And I had to do some wiggling to get that to work. So let me show you what I did in case you want to also use 5x5. And then if you want to avoid this process, you can just use a bigger piece of paper and chop it down afterwards. But here's my thing. When you use a 5x5 piece of paper out of an 8.5x11, you still have 2 pretty sizable sheets of paper left to use for something else. And this is just a me personal thing. If it doesn't bother you, then it doesn't bother you. Don't worry about this. I don't like peeling mine back off of the sticky because a lot of times then it rolls up and curls up and it's wonky and I have to deal with that issue. So I wanted to go ahead and cut mine ahead of time. So I thought I was being really smart. I cut it 5x5. I got it all nice and centered and I put it down. And then some little instinct made me say, okay, so what's this going to look like when I rotate it? And I realized that it actually, if I start centered, then I am off the edge here. And if I rotate it again, I am off the edge at the top, and I rotate it again and I am off the edge. So it doesn't quite work. So I sat here with my first piece of 5x5 paper last night and slid it a little bit this way and slid it a little bit. I spent 10 minutes just going slide until I got it right. So anyway, what ends up happening is that if you use it with the word Sizzix up, and you guys, you know, the word Sizzix is not that blatantly obvious when you first open it up. I've put black ink on mine. your corner design here needs to be in that bottom left corner.
And so you can, there's that little bit of an edge right there. Is that an outline that you created, or is that?
It is
etched
not.
into-
That's actually it's got a little bit of a cut into it. I don't know if you can see what Emma's talking about, but there is a little bit of edging. So you can line that up with your paper and that will work. But what I ended up doing is, once I finally got it the way I wanted, is I just wrote on my sticky paper. I just put a little corner mark with a red pen here and a bottom corner mark, and over here, I don't know if you can read it, but I put that corner mark and I wrote 5x5 RS. So I know that these little red marks are where I'm going to line up my 5x5 paper to use my rotating stencil. So you can do that. You can, if you go ahead and make these lines visible first with some black ink, you can use those to line it up by. And you can, you could also just use a bigger piece of paper and chop it down after the fact. So let me show you the examples that I made last night real quick, and then I'll do a quick demo. We are already over time. So this might not make sense to the average person, but my mother and grandmother made me a quilt that has these colors in it. And so this was my first attempt last night. And so I thought that went pretty well. I'm happy with it. It may not be the colors for everybody, but it makes sense to me. This one, I used some, so the first one was VersaFine. So I used it with my VersaFine. This one was my Distress Oxides. And then I also stamped within the stencil. So that's where those little bits of wording come from. So just try to give it a little bit of a different vibe by doing that. And then here, instead of stenciling the whole thing, I just stenciled one row. And I did all of my stenciling in different shades of green oxide. And then I had these tiny little flowers left over from our Build Your Stash Flowers session last fall. And so I just pulled those out of my stash and popped those in the middle. And instead of making the outside part look like a flower, I made it look more leafy. And then my inside part is the leaves. And I used some music paper in the background and bordered it on some black and put some floofing on it and cute little bookmark. And then, because I am me and I am the goblin and I like my things shiny, I did it with the Lisa Horton Interference inks. So I've got my shiny. And I've got some more thoughts about other things to do, but the power was actually off when I got home last night because it was sunshiny. And my house didn't know what to do with the sunshine at this point. And so it just turned itself off. So I was doing all this in the dark. So anyway, so we are out of time. So I'm going to do a quick demo. I've got my 5x5 paper. I'm going to use my marks and line it up. I want to demo all 4 colors for you. So what I'm going to do is just do the one row that's like the bookmark. Oh, also, for those of you who don't, and these are not even cards yet, right, guys? These are just backgrounds. For those of you who don't like square cards, okay, your perfect solution here is to make the whole thing, take your paper trimmer, go between number 3 and number 4, then you've got a perfect card front and a matching bookmark to gift to that person. Okay, so that's what you can do if you're not a square card person. This is still open to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I am going to place my inks in the exact order I want to use them. I was going to show you stamping through, but I don't think we have time. I'm just going to do one row. So I'm going to start with whatever color this is. It says it's fossilized amber, but I do think that this brush is corrupted and that there's something darker and more evil here. It is. Woo, it is dark. All right.
Do you do the stamping through after you put the ink on or before?
Well, I did it after. Okay, I'll do it.
You can still do it.
We'll take the time.
Whoever doesn't have time to stay, they can pop off.
That's true.
I already kind of told them we were going to be
Oh,
going a little long today.
okay. So here we go then. I'm just using this random Tim Holtz stamp that happens to have some writing. I'm not bothering to ink the butterfly. I'm just inking the words. And yeah, I stamped it while the stencil is still on. Actually, I forgot the first time. So I came back and I moved the stencil back because I can, because as long as I don't move the paper, you know, the stencil can just come back to where it needs to be. So pro tip about cleaning this particular stencil, this little bit, these little bits right here are easy to damage if you're rubbing against them. So make sure when you're wiping, you wipe that direction so that you're smoothing them down and not pulling them up. All right, so I started, we're gonna talk about compass points here. I started with Sizzix at the top in the northern position, right? So now Sizzix is going west. It is over here, and I am going to my next color, which is this blue. And I think what we'll do here, guys, is we're gonna stamp through the yellow one that I already stamped through, and we're gonna stamp through the pink on the opposite corner, and I'm gonna leave blue and green alone without the stamping. One, I want to see what it looks like. Two, it'll save us a little bit of time. So I am taking a second to wipe these off in between. Okay, I'm just putting it on a paper towel, wiping in the direction of that little tab.
You don't want it to get all smudgy.
Right, right. Because if I put the pink through with the blue already on it. All right, so we've done Sizzix to the north, Sizzix to the west, Sizzix is going south. Here we go, pink. Don't let me forget to do the stamping before I move the stencil. And again, it doesn't matter. I could do the green and then rotate back and do the and stamp the words over the pink, and it would be fine. I just trying to save a little time here. Do. I haven't even added any additional ink to this. I'm just gonna stamp through. There we go.
Cool.
So I've got the little bits of words there. And again, going with the grain of the stencil so as not to pull up those tiny little tabs. She says, after she almost totally ripped one off of hers last night. All right, Sizzix has been north, west, south. We are now going east. By the way, it totally helps if you say that out loud. But at this point, you should only have one corner left where you don't have any color, so you really can't go anywhere else. Yep. Yep.
Looks very user-friendly.
Yeah. I mean, that's it.
Oh, cool.
Like, all I have to do now is slice that up, put it on the background, put some foo-foo on it. I've got a cool little bookmark. And like I said, if it were me and I had more time, I would do the whole thing, and then I would just chop it. So now I have an A2 card background. I have a bookmark to gift along with it.
That's a great idea.
I've done the thing.
Love it.
Done the thing. All righty, back to you, boss.
Oh,
Thanks.
fantastic. Thank you very much. All right. And if we could just switch back over to Diane real quick.
Because the Suki.
Well, there's Suki. But she had one more card that she wanted to show you guys. So I think we've got, can you hear us okay, Diane?
I can. Can you hear me?
All right. So we have her sound problem worked out. We can hear you. You want to show that last card?
Oh, yeah. Me and Suki will show you. I think that you showed these last week. Okay, Suki, move. You know how she is. Oh, she's a sight. But this is the cute little Halloween house mouse. And guys, I'm going to be flat out honest with you. This is the first time that I have colored these. And this is what I come up with.
Oh, those are so cute.
I see why Glitter Goblin loves these little mices.
Oh, so cute. These are the first house mouse stamps you've ever bought, right?
Yes. I haven't got any of these before. And this one was just like up my alley. And I actually used some glossy accents and some stickles. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. Put some like mummy cloth around the card. But yeah,
Oh,
I was
fun.
tickled. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. And I'm
That's so
sorry
cute.
about the sound while ago.
That's okay. We got it worked out. All right. Thank you, Diane.
You're welcome.
Oh, I know this was a full day, and thank you all for hanging out with us afterwards. Hi, Kathleen. Nice to see you. Hey, Jamie. Discount code is crazy10. It's going to give you the reason it's 10 instead of 20 is because all the new releases are already 10% off. So this will give you an additional 10% off, which is kind of like 20. So it's crazy 10. It's good for today and tomorrow. And just a quick shout out, everybody, to Jamie Clifford, who's a member of our design team. We had a big project, and I can't really talk about what it is yet, but we had a big project that we've been working on since March. And she came into the store a couple of weeks ago and she said, just give it to me and I will finish it. So she took it home. She's been gessoing her heart out. And then yesterday, when we announced that we had a room for 4 more people, she texted me and she said, does this mean I have to do more gessoing? And I texted her back with this emoji. Yes, that's what that means. So thank you. Big shout out to Jamie for helping us with all of that crazy gessoing. We have a great retreat planned for everybody. If you're coming, if you're not coming, remember we just did open it up to 4 more seats. So go on the website and check it out. And we're going to have so much fun. If you have never been to a ScrappyShak retreat, I'm telling you, you've never been to a ScrappyShak retreat because they are a sight to behold. Our swag bags are last year's swag bag is worth $450 in retail value, just the swag that you get. And that doesn't include all the supplies and all the fun products and giveaways. Oh, between our swag bags and giveaways last year, we gave away over $10,000 worth of prizes. Sizzix is partnering with us on our August retreats every year, and they have a ton of giveaways to be giving away. Seth After is bringing some things as well. So we have giveaways like mad. We have swag bags like mad. If you've not been to a ScrappyShak retreat, you've not been to a ScrappyShak retreat. So for everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Bring a friend. Let's start building this live up on Saturday mornings. We're so happy to have you with us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.